Hansi Flick delivers. Powerful message to Barcelona squad ahead of crucial Champions League. Clash with Inter Milan as FC Barcelona prepare for one of their most consequential matches in a decade. Manager Hansi Flick has offered his players a message, rooted not in tactics or pressure, but in joy, unity, and belief. Ahead of their Champions League semi-final second leg against Inter Milan at the historic San Siro, Flick is urging his squad to embrace the magnitude of the occasion and express themselves with freedom and confidence. With a 3-3 draw from the first leg still fresh in everyone's minds, the tie is delicately poised. Both teams are evenly matched after a chaotic yet thrilling encounter in Catalonia, and all eyes will be on Milan as two of Europe's most storied clubs battle for a place in the Champions League final. For Barça, it's a chance to reach the biggest stage in club football for the first time since 2015, a full decade of near misses, heartbreak, and rebuilds finally coming to a head. Flick's message: enjoy the game. In a calm but confident tone during Monday's pre-match press conference, Flick outlined what he expects from his players. Not a rigid, fear-based performance, but a bold, joyful expression of football. The German tactician emphasized the importance of mental clarity, mutual trust, and emotional composure in such high-stakes environments. "It's what I've said before. They have to enjoy tomorrow's game," Flick stated firmly. "Playing at this level in a Champions League semi-final against Inter is great. I don't want to put pressure on my players. They have to enjoy themselves. I want them to be well connected, to complement each other well, and to play with a fantastic style. It's a philosophy steeped in Barca's historic identity, one pioneered by the legendary Johan Cruyff, who long preached the gospel of joy, expression, and fluid football as the pillars of success." Flick, deeply aware of this legacy, appears to be channeling that same spirit in a time when the club stands on the brink of returning to European greatness. Lessons from Cruyff: style over stress. The echoes of Cruyff's wisdom are evident in Flick's messaging. The Dutch icon famously insisted that the only way to handle pressure at the highest level was to focus on the joy of the game and the clarity of one's footballing ideals. Go out and enjoy yourselves was not a cliché for Cruyff, it was a tactical principle, a psychological shield against the crushing weight of expectation. Flick's adoption of this mindset is not just homage, it's strategic. In matches where the stakes are sky-high, players often become paralyzed by the fear of failure. Flick wants his men to avoid that trap and instead step onto the pitch with clarity, confidence, and composure. This mindset could be particularly important for Barca's young stars, players like Yamal, Cubarsí, and Gavi, who are facing the biggest game of their careers so far. If they can take Flick's message to heart, it could free them to perform with the flair and confidence that defines FC Barcelona at its best. The task ahead: taming the San Siro. Barcelona will walk into a cauldron on Tuesday night. The San Siro is expected to be at full capacity, roaring with the passion of Inter's fanbase, who sense their own return to European glory is within reach. Inter Milan, managed by Simone Inzaghi, are a seasoned, well-organized team with dangerous weapons in attack and midfield, and they know how to perform on big nights. But Flick believes in his team's ability to rise to the moment. Under his leadership, Barca have shown signs of tactical maturity, defensive discipline, and attacking versatility. The squad appears rejuvenated after a period of stagnation, and a win in Milan could be the ultimate proof that Flick's project is not just about rebuilding, but about reclaiming Barca's status among the elite. Emotional stakes. A decade of waiting, the weight of history looms large over this match. Barca have not reached a Champions League final since lifting the trophy in Berlin under Luis Enrique in 2015. Since then, the club has endured humiliating exits, managerial instability, financial crisis, and a full-scale rebuild that saw the exit of icons like Lionel Messi and Sergio Busquets. This semi-final isn't just a match, it's a milestone in the club's road back to relevance. It represents the culmination of years of work behind the scenes and on the training pitch. And for fans, it's a moment of catharsis, an opportunity to believe once more in the club's ethos, identity, and destiny. In many ways, Flick's message is deceptively simple: enjoy yourselves. But within those two words lies a complex strategy to disarm pressure, activate creativity, and reconnect the players with the joy of the game that brought them here in the first place. For the fans, the wait has been agonizing, and the stakes feel massive. But for the players, Flick wants them to see it for what it is, a game, a beautiful, elite-level game that they are privileged to play. If Barça can channel that energy, connect as a unit, and trust in their football, then a long-awaited return to the Champions League final could be just 90 or 120 minutes away. One thing is certain, Tuesday night in Milan is more than a semi-final. It's a test of character, a celebration of identity, and perhaps the rebirth of a giant.